Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 230 is finally leaked. In the previous chapter, we saw Gojo's unlimited void getting stomped by MAHORAGA. In this chapter, starts with Mei explaining that it is MAHORAGA, a trump card of Zenin clan. Choso adds that this Shikigami could adapt to any kind of attacks. Yuji asks in disbelief if it also adapted to unlimited void. Scene switches to battlefield, and we see Sukuna moving because Gojo's void attack was destroyed by MAHORAGA. In short, someone else took the sure hit effect of Gojo's unlimited void. Gojo deduces that it wasn't MAHORAGA who took that effect, someone else was burdened with it, and that was Sukuna made Megumi's soul take the burden of unlimited void's sure hit effect instead of him. Sukuna sends MAHORAGA back into his shadows. Gojo sarcastically says he is happy that Sukuna is fighting so desperately. Sukuna wanted to get rid of Gojo's unlimited void when Sukuna wasn't using domain amplification. He made Megumi adapt to Gojo's void using 10 Shadow Cars technique. And due to that, Sukuna wasn't able to use Cars technique other than which was applied to domain, which is cleave. Gojo says Megumi's soul hasn't adapted to unlimited void because the soul was only used in the process to adapt, which means if Gojo uses domain expansion again, Sukuna has no choice but to summon MAHORAGA. But Gojo would make sure to demolish the Shikigami in one shot for sure. But Sukuna laughs and says Gojo won't be able to expand his domain again. And in the next moment, Gojo gets nosebleed once again. Everyone's shocked, and Yuta thinks if his bad has feeling turned out to be true. Sukuna says Gojo overexerted himself when recovering his burnt Cars technique with reverse Cars technique, because it essentially means destroying the part of the brain where Cars technique is engraved and recover it with reverse Cars technique, which is a very risky thing to do together. Sorcerers deduced that Gojo did the process of destroying the brain and healing it almost 5 times now. But Sukuna is okay since he did it less times than Gojo. Sukuna asks, "You are reaching your limit, right?" Sukuna says this time he will close his domain with a barrier so that Gojo can't escape. All he got to do is just cut Gojo and adapt to void. Gojo's nose is still bleeding and he falls to his knees when Sukuna starts to say, "See ya, strongest. A guy that was born when I didn't exist. An ordinary guy." Sukuna tries to open his domain once again, but Malevolent Shrine immediately gets destroyed. Sukuna too starts to bleed, even though the time Sukuna took the unlimited void effects weren't even 10 seconds. His brain still took the damage. Narrator explained that just like Gojo, Sukuna's brain took damage, due to which he too can't expand his domain now. Gojo laughs at Sukuna. Pointing at Mei's cross, Gojo says, "My students are watching me. I'm still gonna look cool." Gojo pulls Sukuna towards him and lands a heavy punch on his face. Narrator recalls Yorozu's lines to Sukuna, "I have more to teach you about love and ultimate strength, and the solitude it brings." And the next chapter has no break next week. And by prediction, how will Gojo destroy MAHORAGA in one shot? As we can see in this panel, Gojo applied cursed energy to his fists like Yuji is about to use Black Flash. But Gojo will use his Black Flash version, which is called Hollow Purple Flash, to destroy MAHORAGA. And that's it for Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 230 spoiler and prediction. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again next time.